in any serious jurisdiction, it could be a party being and I brought you with my original charm. And the original charm I know would so who what is called failure. CBB, if we be failure, the classical definition of failure. I brought you. Company not so far by go the water. Oh, company, we are good. Apparently, no we are good as some we cannot see. Yeah, but dear, you. Yeah. So all these things, you know, you know. The Boama, if you be more come echo. So, a reset agenda on the about. One key idea President John Dramani Mahama Asaye, a bin see da, the gold board.
What they don't mind that is sneak or eating true anymore. I'm going to make us a check Ghana for my Ghana, eh? You see, but just also in this way. Sneak no eating true more.
In any serious jurisdiction, it could be a party being and I brought you with my original charm. And the original charm I know would so who what is called failure. CBB, if we be failure, the classical definition of failure. I brought you. Company not so far by go the water. Oh, company, we are good. Apparently, no we are good as some we cannot see. Yeah, but dear, you. Yeah. So all these things, you know, you know. The Boama, if you be more come echo. So, a reset agenda on the about. One key idea President John Dramani Mahama Asaye, a bin see da, the gold board.
What they don't mind that is sneak or eating true anymore. I'm going to make us a check Ghana for my Ghana, eh? You see, but just also in this way. Sneak no eating true more.
In any serious jurisdiction, it could be a party being and I brought you with my original charm. And the original charm I know would so who what is called failure. CBB, if we be failure, the classical definition of failure. I brought you. Company not so far by go the water. Oh, company, we are good. Apparently, no we are good as some we cannot see. Yeah, but dear, you. Yeah. So all these things, you know, you know. The Boama, if you be more come echo. So, a reset agenda on the about. One key idea President John Dramani Mahama Asaye, a bin see da, the gold board.
What they don't mind that is sneak or eating true anymore. I'm going to make us a check Ghana for my Ghana, eh? You see, but just also in this way. Sneak no eating true more.
In any serious jurisdiction, it could be a party being and I brought you with my original charm. And the original charm I know would so who what is called failure. CBB, if we be failure, the classical definition of failure. I brought you. Company not so far by go the water. Oh, company, we are good. Apparently, no we are good as some we cannot see. Yeah, but dear, you. Yeah. So all these things, you know, you know. The Boama, if you be more come echo. So, a reset agenda on the about. One key idea President John Dramani Mahama Asaye, a bin see da, the gold board.
What they don't mind that is sneak or eating true anymore. I'm going to make us a check Ghana for my Ghana, eh? You see, but just also in this way. Sneak no eating true more.
In any serious jurisdiction, it could be a party being and I brought you with my original charm. And the original charm I know would so who what is called failure. CBB, if we be failure, the classical definition of failure. I brought you. Company not so far by go the water. Oh, company, we are good. Apparently, no we are good as some we cannot see. Yeah, but dear, you. Yeah.
Eating true more.
In any serious jurisdiction.
Media handles and also on Fache TV. And ne da for cry the point political hostage show it's me a day bro. Sene yene de biano yet nasia amanyo sem ne kebi mamin kebi emu nsem ene yet nasia yana ye bubu ho na ye kan ho asem ma so utimi etiase na so sabi utimi de onchiremu eba efa ye kasa fidie no so na emre do a etimi read ne kama e de amaw me a me djumadi we ho chia me no ye from Big Brother GH Maestro and me team of production and esi nkonyo akonya ye babedi dwumadi na mabibia etimi akoye ntu benya brand pa ya success or time achi ebo ma bibia etimi akoye Benas Utuman enso so direct show no ena yima lab enso so ewo machi a bibia ma bibia etimi akoye enti mesre se ode wadwenkyere no ebetimi afa your social media handles no so na betimi ready edi amount enne edition no a special edition cry because nipa me ne ba bedi nkomo no or a big man because or a big man said me am te camera ni ma me a big man no de no eson e de chen media oko Kennedy Ohene Okomprekwa Japan camper or a spokesperson and also part of the communication team omoboa ama Kennedy Ohene Japan coming January 31st 2026 omo flag bearership race NPP betimi akọ into that election no betimi he say Kennedy Ohene Okomprekwa Japan ebetimi ewini menya lawyer Kwabena Owusu Amoah ewo menchen ewo ha ebase obi a wakosuko onimnimdi a abrante no wonimdi bibre ene mene no ene ba besi nkonya na etimi atoato adwene e de afa Kennedy Ohene Okomprekwa Japan and also NPP camp and nyama ekoso ewo NPP currently as we speak etimi kwa komana kwaba ne ahyase atwetwe nkomo no e de efiri o bosu
Maestro
bia boko de
ami adom ne mobro hu bibia aboko guso
apewa che
easy Maestro and then nam high china nam ha edwuma na den
de ba
yes yaje to yon so be just a little correction kwesi me ya kwesi kwase na spokesperson am
spokesperson oh okay
honorable
8 Kennedy Ohene Japan very good we've seen a lot of works when a lawyer kwesi kwate mo put it out together just to bring Kennedy Ohene Japan into power but currently and no pay me sorry Global Info Analytics your new projection etimiaba o check last month October there by about 3 projections na me wono na Kennedy lead 2 projection and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia so lead 1 and the nearby no Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia 42% as compared to 17% of Kennedy Ohene Japan 18 yeah 17.442 or 45 or something like that. How does it make you feel as being part of Kennedy Ohene Japan camp?
That's it. For any researcher, say obi koye research and apo obi ba o hwe say na poli research ni mo na hwe research on because wa ye kra no data no mo so ogege no hwe say oje ampa kra no dey ya that's 1. Now 2 wa hwe methodology say kwan kra no ye den afa so dey ye ni kwan a ofa so ni amanfo di nkomo eno na yes o hwa ye den utimi pensen mo no kwani the most recent one no me share but the previous ones so koye nyina no so hwa mo say ye main opponent Dr. Bawumia na the vote no den eso teba o sa hwa number of people a ayom ka say me de me nkasa o me de obi ko aka say one obi ka say one de onka obi na adwe so onka obi su ka say onyanye na adwene Sanko for no say numbers be about 35%, a huge percentage of them. And the one that's undecided and undisclosed section of the poll. Now, last premise, Honorable Kennedy Eko, me share Global Info Analysis, or then 34%.
Oh wow.
Yes. Or then 34. Now, economy ko 8. The last one or in October, election year 2 in November. Or in October 10th. I mean, who you know? No, Honorable Kennedy. I'm saying 19. I'm saying 14 or 15%.
Yeah.
You know, even up to apart from infractions, there. And they say the pure data now. In the buy, we are about 38%.
Wow.
Now I'm told say there was a final one which was like 2-3 days election, which placed Kennedy around 35%. I mean, according to them. But even the months before, no, we should have a Kennedy stand the chance. Now, I mean, research new one, me share them here. But old ones say they wish party now. Party no, year co-election. Now, Drebi Abehun say intimidation near there. Oh, utuma we be you free album. Oh, utuma say and alcohol can say be where you say. Obikra post your friend no. Last time we na a party no Dr. Bawumia be because in a film. And it's a huge chunk of people, in probably 30-something% now. Almost all disclosed, and that's what one cannot. Most of them, conforming supporting Honorable Kennedy.
Okay.
Now, obi o sponsor Dr. Bawumia bia no offense.
Wow.
So washa. Obi abebusan say bia we neutral na bibia bia no. Pay research aye no. No mu nyina o Kennedy. Means share recently somewhere last month.
Last month, yeah, October.
Dr. Evans Jia. And the research be by.
Okay.
We share on the global info analytics na difference and na no. Ono no omo anom so omo ye undisclosed no. Omo san fresh from epe amount for san fa chire fresh from be 3-4 times e confirm here. After there unless I research about hom come ho because oh na so undisclosed. After omo fa chire sa no ehu ni ye no. Na Honorable Kennedy dikan. Inti pose no near the end there but one no from a research perspective antiasia e be also be a ready kinds na ntisa and I'm perfect example last primaries the case started 4% and I just say everything can go to kran ko nya bi
but last primaries na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia camp
me never I was never with Dr. Bawumia no no
you are still with
so last prime initially I was supporting Honorable Alan Chematin. Free money I'm supporting Honorable Kennedy
Japan.
Yes. So last time I was not with Dr. Bawumia.
But there have been several allegations say you've worked with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and then you are trying to switch camp.
It was a general election. When switch camp. Before primaries near the ending now, no crazy who know maybe 1 or 2 people say Dr. Bawumia then the bar. I made Jumana a dear my ass a party.
Okay.
They're kind. But I see I hear 2 I hear 4 our party name and make a decision.
Yeah.
The party no decided say we crown a party make us a farmer and will be a party make us a farmer ni bia no
you support
e say dey akoma na ho na enko territory ni say na be den but you for your hope say ahoma ye kakra e betim dey territory ni am bompa say nyam beton super ego so na ye fa ngi to me ye ne sa anye yi nyoma na ye huhu say e be ba abato no agya ye den no ebisisi ye ama yentimi ayeden anji to me no
sanso lose
you no you lose
7 million
yes Emma in fact MPP for to ma aboma ye 2020 no esote by 2.1 million yeah tieni na na ehu say e be den say the Dr. Bawumia kwa obejere na ehu na na aka and so party focus this is decision na it's a corporate decision you follow so company maybe we 5 na we take decision o de o say Kobby de mpɛ no studio ha bia ABC ni some person be interview na you na any into so about bia say fa number you have to support a corporate decision the same vein you know party no make a corporate decision and in that instance na say nyina area hoden sweepers and any nam ha abrenti am in studio you know a Tescon president Olegon now or yeah adwuma
because that's the name me family
political operators but ko wi ase no na ankoyi ti na che say e say sabe kai party for say ohene e na ye ko e ka se kwan na ye nam so no e so nye ka kwan papa ko ta rank de be ko eduru entem eduru asomdie no wo ha ye kan ba mpanyufo an de entie ma yina ye ko fan futu kwan no so ma ye ko ka atechem afei die a ye ko ka atechem ma ya san ba die ye sremu amuntie ye fa ko ta no so sa pepepe.
Now, between Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia camp and Kennedy Japan camp, we've seen a lot of images at the two camps, you know, way back and forth, way to money, way to money, way. Recently, I think last 2 weeks or so, Kwesi Botwe, Kotsina Movement TV, Koke Kansen be brave for Europe, Kennedy Japan, say, I mean, me person can say more kind, you know. As being part of that camp, how do you feel, say, more candidate are more try some project, you know, for the NPP delegate to actually vote for him? Now, anything beyond, as a people come to attack him personally, to the extent, say, Oko Northern Region, some people are even speculating, say, there has been, I mean, tribal campaign, as being part of Kennedy Japan camp, how do you feel about that?
It's a pain for no Lumiansa Fowl. Baby, I say, don't hear day. Any side there or shown Takache. If you say, Obia who say, party for Nature Kennedy at tomb. Oma who say, ya who say Kennedy bit magic to me, am I into a rally behind him. Oma who say Kennedy in Seminole, a 2 month for Asum. Oma who say, Obia who say, Omo candidates no, it didn't quite a bed near my Oba say you to party for any anya adwen party for entie so party for aba be hu say ye hu yanka na se say ye kwa anim no de ye make sa mistake ni biem enti esa na che say kwan bia e be fa so ato hu fi ensa akra Tofiakwa me kra me anim che o na obutimi hwe obiti say Kennedy ekeka sanse mi nche woka say wontimi
and esa say dem ntimi nka wa
studio ha
ntimi nka
Ebra Kennedy abo ipa Kennedy abo mo party se be panyin adi na chikra no anya Kennedy na chichire party no ma ne bedu ba bia ka party no kwa anya ne ho akọ no kra ma ono kra wa amedon ho ko say ya gina to say what ma be vice president
and anya ono nko abronye DC Kwame Bofo also coming out then to attack I mean Kennedy
omo nyina hu say honorable Kennedy obetima we ne nti ye pe kwan bia be fa so asel abronye dey similar example similar instance now the whole regional chairman of party now and the worst case said Dr. Baumia campaign platform so Dr. Baumia nim na German South for na me sure mo say dem si kambo ebo no tutuo pam no free stage no so mo say party no e bi kwa nya obi oye e bi kwa na e bi o support Honorable Kennedy but party no party no ana ade aye wo a e si e kra you see I mention tribal issues in the north ka party election ayeko sebio Dr. Baumia so on free south so when you Ashanti region last primaries or when you eastern region last primaries or when you western region last primaries or when you Bruno and a half regions or when you in Tinkayafa say regions and kaya account regions e Ghana ha he central region ko when ni nyina nti ade ntina edum se we pese e cause tribalism na kiye tribal politics or eyimo a say ko no kra de bia ko be lose out o and so party no kiye den kese tribalism de en ken kanyoma ye ho see you've seen a growing and disturbing trend ebi mu kono ofa e kono I mention there hono de yes muntu ye ntuma ye nuamo ti se bugi na bu audio ya epie e tan kra ye ntuma ye nuamo me ntuma kanfo ye nuamo na ese so mu ye ntuma ye nuamo esmo bedu south dia mu se o ye nyina ye kro le nyina ye party ba ko e ma ye nye na menu ye ni we nye ni obi wo party nye o ye onua then na ye pese ye kire more disturbing recently na obi etima hacke Honorable Ken messaging platform or they sending message my delegates now was sending text messages
me who such messages ni be on social media
was sending text messages say Ono Kennedy and e ka say akanfo nko ana e so mu di party so me mo biafo bia ndi party so na Kennedy say be ni mo nim nyansei obere akofa phone asend say text messages na mama fo obi ani se beliki na de hu kra om say osan ko send say messages na e ka hefa phone na ko be send am mo e ka nya akanfo na ko be send am mo so say message no ye send ko sire mo nko e bia ma kan mem ha like Ono Kennedy afa phone say ono de on pestrim fa asem ye ntu ya ban nyina ma akanfo no wasa asem ni nyina ma sinfo nko a ade obi a why politics
in a way they do hacking or sense so ye campaign as so they are Kennedy ada
there be say or say obi a say opese or incite sinfo no against akanfo nti wa mana look say akanfo message so mo sending you and so that message no omo target sinfo nko na omo send them omo that is say na mo so mo rally behind mo de because Honorable Kennedy cause them no omo hu say Ghana development no omo catch ni omo esen ka ban successive government MPP and this year mo no ye nyem omo North East region me say bebu o kwa isu da kwan nim ji se nipa da se ni sinante kwan ni na che so aha nye fa ha men fa ha asa no wetin atwam constituencies way 2 quota kiti say pink and so from futu kwan kwa so manya mpanyefo bebre o Ghana ha so man hwe am ya anko poverty ndwuma eni ho Kennedy went to the north and gave them hope mom say mo sase e wo hei you develop in here basically they share the whole of West Africa come to extend to Africa to be the food basket proper fertile arable land buying ain't me involved ain't me investing into industrialization am I home to pon nsase da ho na okwa bon se bia o afo say then as honorable ton ade o na okura anwa okura say oba de wo de mudua mutimi dua mu krom bia otimi kire mo ade e bitimi aya ye be export it ebi okwa mudua bro Ghana ha amafo nim say bro etimi de nyoma bebre apart from o ye de do samedi ye de samaye ache bo fruit na ye pan no ana say de aye aduane aye nya anim e bro etimi de nwa anwa ye de bia ye kre nti say bia edua bro ko ye ne ye de industrialize ne ye bi ko ne senke kranwa efra bo chire ba krom ha ni na not omo nsase not omhwe omo airport na oso obedane na cargo terminal fruit vegetables ni ade a e huge demand o Europe no ye dua ye ba ye hohoro ho enyumes 8 o'clock net play mo by 4 a.m. na ye yi wo Heathrow na Gatwick na one of the airports for UK and other European airports ye yi aropa by 7 na European market ni eton
wow
ni na e di ndwuma beba ho e di sika beba ho enti message no say omukrom no kwa no ano den obi ba we den o de minua toma me we minua toma me so ma toma mo nua mo sa so mo nyanya mpuntu bia no no am ka say yenja sa de no ni ndi mpuntu ni mpuntu dwuma na chi eno ani o
and of course so
when
you go fast of the buy
when
but lawyer now we didn't commode the fact I mean Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as last year quite often so lose so abruptly in considering that defeat to the NPP but in the history of our democracy under this Fourth Republic president be about 2 times and sana obi be say oye manpanyi be about 2 times and sana wetimi the president era flight lieutenant or no military leader back
to first time no win
here
President Mahama so the first time no win here
but President Mahama fan say vice president amanfo nim no about first time win
vice president amanfo nim no they say Mahama no vice president for 4 years but Bawumia no vice president for 8 years think you vice president amanfo nim no they are saying no
but even MPP MPP yen share John Ajokum Kufuor 2 times answer na over power yen share another Dan Kufuor
3 times
so no I'm not saying that don't you think say
that 4 times
that tradition not that tradition no ababeto the NPP delegates and some of the people within the NPP team don't you think say no betima course delegate no amomu eto ediama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia this time around
yebu baby say amfo na yeden e che ne nto aso hwe and say kaya no mo ya dane no say MPP kro bi ababa bi manoko 2 first of all anya no kre kai Dr. Edubu ahen 1992 na ye candidates and the election onya 1.2 million votes party no e ka say ye de modern born ye hwe one bomb ho modern a ye be sign o inte my party no sign Dr. Edubu ahen Professor Edubu ahen my party no sign on 1992 onya 1.2 million e ma ekofa president Kufuor
by
the president Kufuor by no president Kufuor nim de onya 2.8 million votes that you said the Dr. Edubu ahen Professor Edubu ahen no president Kufuor dey up pagem
increasing
by 140%. Yes papa yi yam one no beji tumi amaye Kufuor na Kufuor by 2000 and Kufuor okoje tumi amaye in this election for Kufuor by 2008 or by first round olidi I was on winning but Saturday here 50+1 you call second round no so na still lie into me here am I call 10 and at time constituency and the MPP into me and security issues here they into me and constituency and na MPP at the first to lose this election you na catch just 20,000 votes am I across now the 2004 4.5 million now President Kufuor nya and no be na President Kufuor nya that thing was about no homode ye piana ye piano 2012 the MPP ni bia ka say we na chinchim yensa ye the court in fact a coalition petition Supreme Court you and I were not there tina ho 8 months court judges kukudama ya train omo e buy num say omo ne this for ya adwene nice omo ne ya adwene ye kra na ye fili say last minute no and ankwa mai na 2020 2016 President Kufuor beji to me 2020 okay 2020 then na 2 years
oh sending na obi nim say Nana Danko for definitely.
Aha me no me kan na yare aba COVID-19.
COVID.
Ye koto aba ye ma memmo ne ye nananom no musuro so okogina line mu akɔkye yare. To ebiri ankoto. Eno kura echi no. MPP nya 6.7 million votes. Why you tell me? 6.7 million votes. And MPP nya. Let's just say for the raise bar no 6.7 million votes. You require registration and the nipa 1.7 million votes ka ba no. Nipa 1.7 million no e ka ho no. Ni nyina achi o. Your coalition MPP nya 4.6 million. Hey,
wow.
Are you go hwehwemu top issues. It's the economy. Arrogance of power. Candidates na so me the candidates na aka ho. Ti nyoma me say me address it. Economy. Yeah, coalition. E dey obi bedi ye kan say on be head of economic management team. Say ono na owo economy no ho nimdie e na to Ghana for asum say de ko do enim no ba me abe ya ma yesika se makoyi.
Okay.
Dollar ko 17. O man nim ye den no. Na ama Ghana for any gidi wonim.
From 4 cities to 17.
Ebia na nyoma bi wo ho a ebitima ka COVID-19 ni say but bottom line Ghana for nim say hwan bia bia wo de ne yese nim de sunku bia na ade ba no betimi dia ye Ukraine no ti Ghana for tuti aye 2 arrogance of power na ye nkofo bia mama mo mo so check your mind teaches Ghana for ye mpe arrogance of power and not just the presidency presidential appointees ni ade na why na ufana presidential candidates be na fana obetima make sure so obi am be bo obi asodwe no ka so be bo me party fo dwe and Ghana fo so dwe a me yiwadi twede yakoso a party me ni abronya mo ni ade Dr. Bami has not been able to call them to order ti Ghana fo enya gide woni mu say we de ne ba dwe ye ne bi si enya post ye so chen woni sa de no enkoso ye opposition kra no hwede bi mo ye
Yes, onye leader utimi e commande
when you say and say enyina
the subordinate mo
mo o me ya no so ka che say me me mo bi mbese na brabo na che say he's not willing so no aka be ginem say we be correcting microphone by the issue ignore wo Ghanaians ignore wo Ghanaians ignore last one if it be home advantage say ka anya hwe kra de ebi a free ene omo anu omo ye tenka ye ko ye fa se ye ko journalist for election ke fi ha enye hwe ka dum se fi ha for do beto am and so ko ye saying election ye ko ye northern region and north upper east ye nya vote upper west ye nya MP ba ho even north east ko candidates free no ye nya 3 omo nya 3 zongo communities e wo Ghana ha ye wone ba ko pe na say na me so amafo be say omo dan ne ne zongo polling station enye polling station asem na e ka o ye ka community a community be a community ba ko be na polling stations ye 5 ye be e ka say be e kuma say o moshi zongo ye wo eja zongo ye o dagomba line ye o sabu zongo to ba zongo ho aka mu nyina abo ma de hin na MPP when ye candidate on do e zongo ni he was going to bring zongo votes I say home advantage no kra no e candidate man ni na aka ho na ye den ilusu aba ti ehi on biti so no abo Ken Japan no be Kenya party for no na party for ehun say panyini we die udi na chi a ono obekọ panyini we die otumire a ye den otresie waji tumi amaye
na omumi no in terms of integrity in terms of someone udi ni gina in your 2028 election will be better for power for the NPP with these two candidates why not the integrity in between ama NPP are coming back to power.
Take it Kennedy now. What is Kennedy corruption scandal go about saying that? My politics over 30 years. What is said? And then Kennedy go here obisika and I say sika DB Kennedy ono kwale ni sika bo amanfo. Ono na ni sika bo amai. Kennedy ben kenim say combine na eye nyoma donate mag amanfo. So Kennedy ono ni sika also ono wakọ donation to aban. We see hospital a cardiothoracic center ama ba wakoto equipment 3 million cedis ama aban Octamale hospital nyoma nye wakoto gen sets over $100,000 ama omo you can't say confanoche or ba man for that from I na ga man for that from wakokru makwakoto beds wheelchairs Abre Hospital or no and what is where we skada
Yeah.
see you can't integrity there me en kon bi there as integrity the Honorable Kennedy or spotless.
What are some of the things from Kennedy manifesto, from Kennedy principles and the doctrines, you feel say it needs to resonate with the people? I also want to about Edema Kennedy.
In Juma, Ghana have biggest problem in Juma. We say me use could be am now for be breja me timamba me TV so me cut TV so me tina TV so be breja how munya Juma yet. Referral. Kabna now near Juma be with my boy. I mean ye be sa but Honorable Kennedy no as an individual when be in Juma be breja man for ye be na osan susu say you say him say yenya tumi ma ni vision say obebo amanfo e ni nim die na my resource atag Ghana for echi ama say ono Kennedy to no Kennedy we be enjuma be 8,000 no obebo ama enya Kennedy Japan ne seso Kennedy Japan be 1,000 e wo mem ha ya Kennedy Japan 1,000 wo mem ha. Do you know what that means? It means you are going to create 8 million jobs.
Wow.
For Ghanaians. Abayan bo amanfo e do mesi 8 million jobs. Osane ni nim die de bia be se be bo mo ama edwuma de bia e book mo de no bia kokan na obeka kire. Bono politician bia no ha wa bia edwuma che ono Kennedy. So che ka so onim na o te private sector na say the private sector ni ye na nioma. Say the private sector no you need to succeed. No stand buying support eto aso a. Come on. We bia edwuma na me nya bia ye. Abayan clients mean for bia edwuma. So I'll share your model and people for your practice here. You see, if we be private sector led job creation. It's just about be boa ankra for. I'm on my own be in Juma. Ghana from America be private sector Juma no ko yombi anko ya ba Juma. Do do na acquire private works. Inti no be na no aboye say or be boa Ghana for. I'm on make na here send Juma ni bi. Enye bi aye amana boa man no amana na ko ni.
Now, do you have that belief, say, if Kennedy wins that 1st January 2026, the other people from other factions will support Kennedy to win the president?
You go to the Kennedy and say, party no. Peno ase mon pena ase mon nim say Kennedy with my jitu amaye. To aboa party for. To mo mon support na bia na aban bibi kranti no. Nti o kai say Kennedy aboa yen. Na say by unity so of the party a. Enya party for keke say yeah party for no omo to my ka no me say party for na nka so omo to my no me 4.6 million so 2.1 no man to amaye no that is so e just a candidates be na e fine no kan when it may unite one for man be ka ho e bi susu na omo ni nkenyan bia omo say omo party for so kwa koto aba parce que Kennedy e candidate sankofu ni nyina be nya race mu be say Kenya Japan aba e raise by no 6.7 million votes. You acquire registration and the nipa 1.7 million votes. Otimi chiremo ade a bitimi aya ye be export it. Maybe okomo dua bro Ghana ha amafo nim say bro etimi de no ma bebre apart from ye de do samedi. Ye de samaye ache bo fruit na ye pan no ana say de aye aduane aye nya anim. Bro etimi de enwa. Anwa ye bi aye kray. Nti say be adua bro ko ye ne ye de industrialize ne ye bi ko ne say ke kranwa. If I would say back home, Nina, not on one side, not on show more airports now, or so bad than in a cargo terminal. Food, vegetables near there, a huge demand of Europe. No, you buy a whole and you mess 8 o'clock, net play more. By 4 a.m., now you will hit through and I got to Canada, one of the airports for UK and other European airports. You are apart by 7 now, European market near town.
Wow.
Nina, a dinjuma beba. Ho discover ba ho enti message no say omukrom no ka no ano den obi ba we den o de minia to ma me minia to ma me so ma to ma munua mo sa so munya nya mpuntu bia no no amka say yenja sa de no ni ndi mpuntu ni mpuntu djuma na chi eno ani o
and of course
when
you go fast of the buy
any
but lawyer now we didn't commode the fact I mean, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, as last year, quite often so lose so abruptly in considering that defeat to the NPP. But in the history of our democracy under this Fourth Republic, President be about 2 times, and Sana Ubi being say, oh yeah, Mampenny be about 2 times, and Sana with me, the president. You're a flight lieutenant or no military leader, back.
First time no winning.
First time no winning.
President Mahama, so the first time no winning.
But President Mahama, fan say Vice President Amanfo nim no about first time we winning.
Vice President Amanfo nim no they said Mahama no a Vice President for 4 years. But Mahama no a Vice President for 8 years.
8 years.
Think you Vice President Amanfo nim no they are sent or no.
But even MPP mo, MPP. Yen share General Jokum Kufo 2 times and sana over power. Yen share another Danko Kufuado. 3 times. 3 times.
So 4 times.
So no, I'm not saying that. Don't you think say
that 4 times?
That tradition, not that tradition, no ababeto. ADD the NPP delegates, some of the people within the NPP team. Don't you think say no bit ma course delegates no amomu eto ediama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia this time around.
Yebu baby say I'm for na yeden e chene ntoaso. Hwe and say kaya no mo ya dane no say MPP kro bi abebe bi manoko 2. First of all enya no kre. Ka Dr. Edubu ahen.
Yeah.
1992 na ye candidates. And the coalition unya 1.2 million votes. Party no you can say dey modern born ye show one bomb hu modern a ye be sign o. Inte my party no sign Dr. Edubu ahen. Professor Edubu ahen. My party no sign on 1992. Unya 1.2 million. Am I for president ko 4 by. Any president ko 4 by no. President ko 4 nim de onya 2.8 million votes.
Yeah.
That you said Dr. Edubu Professor Edubu ahen no. President ko fight up pagem
or increase no.
By 140%. Yes. Papa yi. Yam bo no beji tumi amaye. Kufada na Kufado by 2000 and akufo okoji tumi amaye in the selection. Kufado by 2008. Or by first round olidi I was on winning but Saturday he 50+1. You call second round no so na still I intimi ye. Am I call 10 and at time constituency. And the MPP intimi anko security issues here dey intimi anko constituency.
Yeah, 2 ways.
And na MPP at the first to lose his election no. He na catch just 20,000 votes. Am I across? Now the 2004 4.5 million now President Kufonya and no be na President Kufonya nya. That was wa born homo den. Ye piana obeko. Ye piano 2012 the MPP ni bia ka say ye win na chinchi yensa. Ye the court. In fact a coalition petition Supreme Court you and I were not there. Tina ho 8 months. Court judges kukudama ya train you e buy num say omo dey end this for ya adwene nice omo dey ya adwene. Ye kra na ye feel say last minute no. And Ankwamai. Now 2020, 2016, President Kufuor Beji to me. 2020, okay, 2020. Then I 2 years.
Oh, sending that. Obi him say Nana Danko Kufuor definitely.
Man, no make na ya ba COVID-19.
Yeah, COVID.
Ya ko to aba ya ma memmo ne ya nananom no mu suro so ko gina line mu akọche yare. To ebiri ankoto. And no crutch no. MPP nya 6.7 million votes. Why you tell me? 6.7 million votes. And MPP nya. Let's just say for the raise by no 6.7 million votes. You require registration and nipa 1.7 million votes ka ba no. Nipa 1.7 million no e ka ho no. Ni nyina achi o. You election MPP nya 4.6 million. Hey.
Wow.
Are you top issues? It's the economy, arrogance of power, candidates na so me the candidates na aka ho. Nyoma me say me address it. Economy. Yeah, coalition. It will be bedi ye kan say on the head of economic management team. Say ono na owo economy no ho nimdie e na to Ghana for asum say the Kufuor enim no ba we abe yama yesika sema koyi.
Okay.
Dollar koyi 17. O my name here den no. Na ama Ghana for any gidi wonim.
From 4 cities to 17.
Ebia na nyoma bi wo ho a ebetima ka COVID-19 ni say but bottom line Ghana for wonim say hwan bia bia wo de ne yese nim de sunku bi ana ade ba no wetimi de aye
wetimi aboa
Ukraine no tigana for to tia 2 arrogance of power na ye nkrofo bi mama mo so check your mind to Ghana for your arrogance of power and not just the presidency presidential appointees near there now why not fana presidential candidates being a fana obey my make sure so obi am be aso dwe no ka so be bo me party for dwe and I Ghana for so dwe me yiwedi hwe de akoso party me ni abro nya mo ni ade
yeah
Dr. Bawumia has not been able to call them to order. To Ghana for enya gide woni mu say, we dey ne ba dweye ne. Bi si enya post ye so chen woni sa de no. Enkoso. Ye opposition kra no. Hwe de bi mo ye.
Na say onye leader otimi e commande
When they say and they say nyina.
the subordinate mo
mo. O me ya no so ka che say me ma ye mo bi be say na brabo. Na che say he's not willing so no aka be ginem say we be correcting in Crawford. By the issue ignore Ghanaians ignore. Ghanaians ignore. Last one. If it be home advantage.
yeah
Saying can you share crowd there? They be out free. And no man no more think I call emphasis you call journalists for election. If you have any share how say fear for them better man.
but yeah
And so Korea saying election I call here northern region and north upper east and vote. Upper West, yenya MP ba ho. Even North East square candidates we no yenya 3 omunya 3. Zongo communities. What Ghana ha ya wene ba ko pe. Na say na me so amafo be say omodan ne Zongo police station. Enya police station asem na e ka o. Ye ka community. A community be a community ba ko na police stations here 5. Ye be e ka say be e kuma say o Moshi Zongo, ye wo Eja Zongo, ye o Dagomba line, ye o Sabu Zongo. To about Zongo, how come we now bomb there? He and people winning. When your candidate on the Zongo, he was going to bring Zongo votes. I say home advantage in the crowd. A candidate man. Ni na aka ho na yedin. Ilusu aba. Say he on bit so na Kenya Japan. No be Kenya party for no.
yeah
Na party for who say panyin we die. Udi na chi a ono obekọ. Panyin we die 2 million yedin. Ochiresie. Maji 2 million amaye.
Now, no, in terms of integrity, in terms of someone who didn't jina in your 2028 election, I will be better for, power for the NPP. With these two candidates, one an integrity in me, and my NPP are coming back to power.
Take it Kennedy now. What is a Kennedy corruption scandal go about in my politics over 30 years? What is it? And then Kennedy could hear Bisika and I say, Sika Kennedy, or no Kennedy Sikabo Amanfo. Only really Sikabo Amai. Kennedy Kedim saying, combine a yen your donating mag amount for. So Kennedy only didn't sika also no work donation to a mine. We see hospital. A cardiothoracic center about hot equipment 3 million cities am buying. Or Tamale Hospital, no man here, a hot gen sets. Over $100,000 ama or more. You can't say confanoche. Or buy a man for that from. I na for that from Wakukru, Makako top beds, wheelchairs, Abre Hospital. Oh no? And so what is where we is kada?
Yeah.
See, you can't integrity there. We ain't come be there. I say integrity the Honorable Kennedy or spotless.
What are some of the things from Kennedy manifesto, from Kennedy principles, and the doctrines, you feel say it needs to resonate with the people? I also want to about Edema Kennedy.
In Juma, Ghana have biggest problem in Juma. It's in news. Could they be a man now for be bridge? I mean, Timamba TV, so me cut TV, so it's not TV, so be brave. How many years Juma yet? Referral. Habna now near Juma be a bit my boy. I mean, ye be a sir. But Honorable Kennedy, no, as an individual, will be in Juma be brave. I'm a man for any be a. Now, Osan so say. You say him say you nya tumi ma ni vision say obebo amanfo e de nim die na my race was tag Ghana for echi ama say ono Kennedy to no Kennedy we be enjuma be 8,000 no obebo ama nya Kennedy Japan ne seso Kennedy Japan be 1,000 e wo memo ha ya Kennedy Japan 1,000 wo memo ha. Do you know what that means? It means you are going to create 8 million jobs.
Wow.
For Ghanaians. Abayan boa manfo e do mesi 8 million jobs. Osale ni nim die. De bia be se be boa mo ama edwuma de bia e book mo de no bia kokan obe ka kire. Bono politician be no how we be in Juma Channel Kennedy. So she has on not the private sector na say the private sector ni yen nyoma. Say the private sector no you need to succeed. No stand there buying support to us. Come on. We be in Juma na be yen bia. Aban clients mean for be Juma. So I'll share your model and people for your practice here. You see, if we be private sector led job creation. It's just a buying be boy ankra for. I'm on my own, be in Juma. Ghana from America be private sector Juma no ko be anko ya be Juma. Do do na ko private works. Inti no be na no aboye say or be boy Ghana for. I'm on make me aye say Juma ni bi. Enye bi aye amana bo man no man akoni.
Now, do you have that belief, say, if Kennedy wins that 1st January 2026, the other people from other factions will support Kennedy to win the president?
You go to the Kennedy and say, party no. Peno ase one pena ase one say Kennedy with my jitu amaye. To a boa party for. To mo support na bia na aban bibi create no. Nso kai say Kennedy aboa. Na say by unity so of the party a. Enya party for keke say yeah party for no omo to my ka no me say party for na nka so omo to my no me 4.6 million so 2.1 no man to amaye no that is so just the candidates be na fine no kan when me unite one for man be ka ho e bi so na omo ni nkenyan bia omo say omo party for so kwa to aba parce Kennedy e candidate sankofu ni na benya reshim be say Ken Japan aba e beto ama no abonten for so de una mobia say monfa Ken Japan bro monfa Ken Japan bro monfa Ken Japan bro mo de ne ba e beto ama mo de ne ba e beto ama mo nti party den ye twen MPP for den ye twen candidate Ghana for ni nyina as monfa nembra den ne mo twen.
By your own party MPs, about 65 MPs itimi endorse Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
First of all we share press conference me be 20 mini bibre omo a e de omo din shim me kwa mo me ebusuafo ka ho bi me nche be obi agina when we bo ha e de omo din shim no na omo e de omo din shim no and so still omo so agina Kennedy but no there MPs were influence
it's a 65 no
oh yeah astroturfing but no kind of problem MPs were influence but you sure there last prime minister na MPs are Ghana you saying MPP 137 in fact 138 all day independence no can one the whole parliament MPs ni na no ba ko pay the support you on Kennedy so you are 38% now and now you bet account over 25 MPs are almost support Kennedy even kakra ye publicly or more ye juma come now boating stick car Charles Fortin dodo na be like bibria o me yo menim ai kwaku kwatin o me yo menim ye juma Kennedy nti no be we say that ba ko support no grow 38%.
And then me 65 ring na ye frangadam.
Oh, e bi support e bi so boy ye boha.
Omo boha.
E bi so ho mo wo ye ho but omo din wo mu so o ma nkomo bebe ho nye ni na ye be kan already.
And then so much that place MPs ni within NPP Bawumia camp just for them to feed you some information
na ye be kan TV so.
So you know politics ni
na say nye ni na so say done the we election e be beka. Ye done the dey say me that strategy na dey wo ha. Say be say
was your a lawyer Kobby Amoah and aiding Komo Ewo Fache TV. Lawyer Kobby Amoah a personal aid and personal assistant to Ira Kennedy or Hene Kompreko e Japan. And then on Menyano Ewo the point political house issue Menino aiding in Komo Ewa Hanum. But I can move on 1 or 2 questionnaire in Jumediano Etimi ADSC. Mira Kennedy Ba NDC, your opponent. Definitely John Dramani Mahama, a believe power in 2028. Which candidate do you think will cause a threat to
nobody?
The NPP?
Oh, the are 2 leading candidates are Julius Debra and Seydon Ketia. Seydon Ketia and any day. Or you'll be not to politics now say why your politics from assemblyman from 92.
Yeah.
Or be also power why general secretary or to politics now say. Into no crowd of a candidate or which you are fan so. But Kennedy too is equally astute.
Yeah. Also
has good understanding of the politics. But Kennedy always have a trump card that none has. Ghana have problems in Siano. Why you beat me solve your mind? Why you beat me share examples, understanding of job creation? I ever solve your problems, am I? Kennedy. Sending Ketia will be in Juma saying. So, I mean, apart from the fact that yes, sometimes I'm out for me. Hey, sending Ketia was Kennedy. Issue. Yes, because people understand that they both understand elections. They are both astute politicians, and they are both seasoned.
Yeah.
And we are asking a pushover.
Yeah.
But Kennedy has that towering trump card over Sending Ketia. But so okay, candidate for be candidate I said you all maybe made Sending Ketia. Yeah, maybe cheer fire so. Because I know who they yeah. Fire so say cry. Because general election.
Because the NDC are campaigning for Kennedy.
No.
Recently. No, they are campaigning for Kennedy.
No, but no, the NDC is not campaigning for Kennedy.
No, I saw a video of Felix.
Did you listen to the video in full? 21 minutes.
No, on Metro TV.
Did you listen to the 21 minutes video?
Nah, it was a short video.
Good.
Saying say if
he's not campaigning for Kennedy. My main country.
I'm saying video before any Kennedy.
He never said that. It's not true. I have the 21 minutes video. All he was saying is that MPP4 na I'm for once MPP4 leaders maybe on the some gangs over to Baumia. Na Baumia there, or when it's because Baumia there. Or you'll be a formula you'd be beat Baumia no, or Munim dada, or ma try dada, no master CD dada. I'm going to Baumia by beating by 1.7 million votes, the most humiliating defeat in Ghana.
Okay.
Only him saying MPP4 and come here smarter. They would have presented Kennedy Japan who posed a stronger threat than Baumia. But no, get this right. He was just being honest.
Okay.
In a way, when you say MPP4 there, I won't try some scheme someone day. Baumia Beba, and they'll beat him anyway. Even Kennedy Japan, he was trying to say that they'll beat him. But he just admitted. Sometimes politics, be honest, sometimes you any be a politician in can't say because we're trying to throw. Now global info analytics here more can work on once man pay. Omo almost survey. Almost the NDC4 a pen of pass and call MPP flag bearer. Baumia. You can check it. Numbers wise. The NDC4 the draw now pen and call MPP flag bearer. Baumia. But one thing about Kennedy, others people also don't get. They say, what could you know the way in America? MPP4 penasem. In fact, NDC4 crowns. When the Kennedy band, they wait to forget your party at Tomano. It's a So look at his area. I said not. That area is a typical NDC seat. The Asin enclave now. And a difficult say MPP crowd to me when or a more typical NDC seat. Before say Obeba, now NDC4 the crowd seats no. Obeji seats no. NDC4 the crowd seats for 2 terms. Obeji seats in 2000 to 2024. 24 years. As an MPP man, no, because of say they will see chair door and then in the and the amount for say a pimpen or a board or so you know, people naturally endear to him. He has some charisma that makes people endear to him. It will bet you 24 years. Of you who are here as I go back to NDC, no, if you say it's a popularity and then love, no, it transcends beyond politics. I will because of what they mean NDC, but say Kennedy in Kuala Lumpur to Abama. Into so who will be so NDC, you know, Casa. Look at it from these two angles. The typical NDC people know that Kennedy is going to cause even challenges for them amongst their own base. And 2, Kennedy is the one who can win power for us. It's true. Because the Kennedy candidate will be losing Central region or one home region. If he is the candidate going. Because the Kennedy candidate knows Sikumasia. Ashanti region. Own Sheki Ashanti region. Ashanti Juntum Dinechi. And then you see a quarter about 30% of the people who are supposed to vote in Ashanti region are almost about last election and Toaba. How?
Yeah.
Is Kennedy a candidate? You think that's going to happen?
That was low turnout.
In Ashanti region?
Ashanti region.
Ashanti region, so they are Toaba just MPP are real.
Yeah.
Because a hand of votes in Fiba.
Yeah.
Oh. To Kennedy, dear, they be kind of crash here. Hey, per se, to me in 2028 there. On one year candidates.
On more candidates.
On 1 year candidates.
And our last words, ne influence
delegates. I know I'm not no. Say pedomeji to me my idea on Kennedy and candidates. Party mo, pedo do party no. Watch a drama party no. Wakwama party 4. No be so akwama party 4. Now onu bedi man pay na. E be say wo me no aye delegates. Near party 4 na na bedi man pay in dia. Na no an Kennedy Japan. Bedamase. Monto my
yes, yeah,
number 1.
Maestro,
that's it.
Yabisha. We are lawyer Kobby Amoah Esq, and it's not say Edi Nkomo Ewo Ahanono. Na Meboso Namasanso Akacho say, which you subscribe your channels no Eddie Amoah Esq TV, Tofiakwa TV, and Time TV. It's me Eddie Amoah Esq Nebeya. Also, you Edi Nkomo Ewo Hanoma Bibia Betimi Akuyi Eddie Amoah. Ja o comment no Ewo ye social media no. I mean handle na say. Na mintimi enridi enfamo na bibia intimi enkoyi enfamo iti ha na me de bepem nyame boa e besan social
all these things no you know da be boa ma efie bi mu kom eko
so mbodi e reset agenda no mbodi aba
project na so
omoto so
one key idea President John Dramani Mahama Asan ebin si da the gold board.
What the no man that is snake or hidden through anymore. But me to me kasa check Ghana for my Ghana. Eh, you see,
but just also in this boy.
Snake no hidden through more.
Now, in the next serious jurisdiction, it could be a party being and I brought you with my original charm. And the original charm I know so who what is called failure. Say be if be failure, the classical definition of failure. I brought you.
company na sa kwa fa